Athena very jealous. For having the most beautiful hair in all of Greece, one day a citizen dared to say that her hair would be prettier than the hair of the goddess Athena. Although hurt and enraged, Athena did not take revenge. Nevertheless, one day, when the shore was near, Medusa was spotted by Poseidon, god of the seas. He fell in love with the girl right away, yet she resisted the constant flirtations of the god. Poseidon had a personal feud with the goddess Athena, and so owning her priestess became an obsession. Tired of being rejected, the god decided to possess her by force. Desperate, Medusa runs into the temple of Athena in pursuit of protection. Poseidon enters behind her, grabs the young woman, and rapes her on the floor in front of the goddess statue. After the violence ended, the goddess appears enraged, and she decides to cruelly punish her priestess. For the goddess to punish Poseidon was out of the question, since she considered that his act was of the male entity's nature. But she considered Medusa guilty of seducing the god and bringing dishonor to the temple and the goddess. Athena curses the young woman, turning her beautiful hair into snakes, and from this day forward, anyone who looks into her eyes would instantly petrify. Medusa was now chased by a warrior who wished for her head as a trophy, yet they were all turned into stone. The hero Perseus finally was able to decapitate the creature. What no one knew was that Medusa was carrying Poseidon's child, and with her death from her shed blood was born the giant Chrysaor and the Pegasus horse.
In the city of Solophon, in the region of Lydia, there was a young girl named Arachne. She was the daughter of a weaver, and because of that, she soon learned the art of weaving. As years went by, Arachne kept developing her skills until she reached a plateau of excellence, where her embroidered work was compared to the most beautiful of arts. Her reputation was disseminated, and noblemen from distant regions ordered pieces from her. Her fame grew so much that even the nymphs left their woods to contemplate the embroidered work of Arachne.
How beautiful your broidered is. This can only be a gift from Athena, the protector of the weavers. This is not a gift from Athena. All the merit from this work is only mine, and I do believe that my embroidered work is even better than the ones of the goddess.
The news of a weaver who claimed to be better than Athena soon reached Olympus. The goddess decided to disguise herself as an old lady and check this reckless girl who considered herself to be above the gods. Approaching the studio of Arachne, Athena perceived that the young girl really had an impressive talent to weave. Athena decided to give her advice.
Young girl of mine, you are deeply talented, but perhaps due to your young age, you still have a lot to learn when it comes to being humble. You are certainly the most skillful among the mortal beings, but comparing yourself to a goddess is far from wise. I'm not arrogant. I'm aware of my potential, and for that, when I claim that my embroidered work is better than the one of Athena, I'm just affirming the purest of truths. You think you're better than a goddess, isn't that so? So let's see that.
Arachne and Athena started a competition to see who would be the one capable of producing the best embroidered work. The nymphs were called to be the judges of the clash. Athena, bragging about her feats, weaved a depiction of her victory against Poseidon in the clash for Athens. Meanwhile, Arachne was broidering the image of the kidnap of Princess Europa perpetrated by Zeus, who became a white bull to deceive her. Her work was clearly a display of sarcasm against the gods, who used their powers to stay ahead of men. Despite the powerful criticism of the gods contained in Arachne's embroidered work, the fact that it was brilliant and better than Athena's was unquestionable. Confronted with Arachne's work, Athena felt outraged with the insults made by the gods, but her wrath became even bigger after noticing that she had been defeated by a reckless mortal being. The goddess destroyed the rival's work and hit her in the head with the weaving needle. Finally, she decided to curse the proud girl.
From this day on, you will be a horrible and repulsive creature, as so will your offspring.
Arachne became a spider. However, she did not stop knitting, and with her 8 legs, it appeared that her work was even better. Athena, seeing her newest works, said,
Damn her. She is good indeed.